Dive into the hottest movies dominating Netflix right now, your ultimate guide to what's captivating viewers everywhere. Ever found yourself buried in Netflix's endless scroll, craving a quick peek at the films everyone's talking about? You're in good company. And trust me, this list is your ticket to discovering the buzzworthy hits that are keeping subscribers glued to their screens. But here's where it gets intriguing. While some classics reign supreme, others spark heated debates about storytelling and real-world impacts. Stick around, because we're about to break it all down, movie by movie, with fresh insights to help even newcomers navigate the streaming world. Netflix boasts an incredible collection of films, covering genres from spine-tingling horror to laugh-out-loud comedies, heartfelt romances, and beyond. Every week, the platform shares a curated selection of its top 10 most-watched movies based on viewer engagement. Currently, original thrillers and family favorites are stealing the show, with titles like The Woman in Cabin 10 leading the pack, alongside enduring hits such as The Maze Runner and Vacation. We've compiled this list below, complete with plot summaries, streaming links, and pointers to our in-depth reviews, so you can decide what to binge and what might not be worth your time. Plus, we'll keep it updated weekly to reflect the latest trends. While you're here exploring these gems, why not explore more from our Netflix hub? Dive into the top 10 shows on Netflix, the best movies on Netflix, and what's new on Netflix this month. Happy streaming. May your next watch be an unforgettable one. Caramelo Caramelo tells the uplifting story of a talented young chef whose world flips upside down after receiving a shocking medical diagnosis, just as he's on the cusp of opening his dream restaurant. In the midst of chaos, he forms an unbreakable bond with a mischievous stray dog during a chance meeting that transforms both their lives. It's a heartwarming tale that reminds us how unexpected companions can bring joy and resilience. Think of it as a modern-day fable about finding hope in furry friends. Stream Caramelo on Netflix. Despicable Me 3. Buckle up for more mischief with Despicable Me 3, the latest installment in the adored series where Gru gets fired from the anti-villain lead after failing to nab a notorious former child star, now turned supervillain, Balthazar Bratt. Refusing to go back to his villainous ways, much to his minions' chagrin, Gru heads to Fredonia to reconnect with his long-lost twin brother Drew. Together, they team up against Bratt's dastardly plans, blending humor and heart in a way that's perfect for family nights. Stream Despicable Me 3 on Netflix. Maze Runner: The Death Cure wrapping up the young adult dystopian saga. Maze Runner: The Death Cure follows Thomas, played by Dylan O'Brien, as he leads a band of escaped gladers on a perilous quest into the last city to save their captured friend Minho from the clutches of WCKD. Amid a crumbling world ravaged by the deadly flare virus, they race for a cure while dodging relentless pursuers. For fans of action-packed finales, this one delivers high-stakes drama. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue these stories glorify survival in bleak settings at the expense of exploring real societal issues. Stream Maze Runner: The Death Cure on Netflix. Some Other Woman step into psychological territory with Some Other Woman, a tense thriller starring Amanda Crew, Tom Felton, and Ashley Greene. The plot centers on a woman who relocates to a secluded island with her husband for his job, only for what starts as a temporary stay to stretch into years. As her sanity slips, an enigmatic stranger slowly infiltrates and mirrors her life, blurring the lines between reality and obsession. It's a chilling reminder of how isolation can amplify paranoia. Great for mystery lovers who enjoy mind-bending twists. Stream Some Other Woman on Netflix. Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials. Picking up where the first film left off, Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials sees Thomas and his fellow survivors fleeing WCKD's oppressive facilities into the harsh scorch, a barren wasteland dotted with ruined cities and deserts, all scarred by the flare. It's a desperate bid for freedom, filled with relentless chases and moral dilemmas, appealing to those who thrive on post-apocalyptic adventures. Stream Maze Runner: The Scorch Trials on Netflix. The Maze Runner, This is the origin story that kick-started the frenzy, inspired by James Dashner's young adult novels, and riding the wave of hits like The Hunger Games. In this 2014 thriller, Dylan O'Brien stars as Thomas, a 16-year-old amnesiac who awakens in a colossal maze with no recollection of his past. He's surrounded by other boys who've endured the same ordeal, banding together to escape while battling deadly creatures lurking in the shadows. It's an entry point for dystopian fans, explaining complex themes like group survival in simple, gripping terms. Stream The Maze Runner on Netflix. K-Pop Demon Hunters. Get ready for a musical treat with K-Pop Demon Hunters, an animated Netflix original featuring voices from stars like Arden Cho, Mei Hong, and Ji Young-yu. It follows a K-pop girl group of superstars who secretly fight demonic threats by day, only to face off against a charming rival boy band that's actually harboring dark secrets. Packed with original songs, top-tier voice acting, and comedic flair, it's a vibrant celebration of K-pop culture, perfect for teens or anyone curious about blending music with monster-slaying action. Stream K-Pop Demon Hunters on Netflix. My Father, the BTK Killer. In this haunting documentary, Carrie Rawson confronts her past after her father, Dennis Rader, is exposed as the infamous BTK Killer in 2005. Responsible for 10 grisly murders between 1974 and 1991 that terrified Wichita, Kansas, Rader's crimes remain a chilling chapter in American history. Rawson's journey toward understanding and healing offers a personal lens on trauma. But here's where it gets truly divisive. True crime stories like this raise ethical questions about profiting from real victims' pain, sparking debates on whether they educate or sensationalize horror. Stream My Father, the BTK Killer on Netflix. Vacation family road trips have never been this hilarious or disastrous. In Vacation, Rusty Griswold, Ed Helms drags his clan on a cross-country drive to the legendary Wally World amusement park, hoping to mend family bonds. What ensues is a series of outrageous mishaps and misadventures that turn a simple getaway into comedic chaos. It's a nostalgic nod to road trip comedies, ideal for lighthearted viewing with the whole family. Stream Vacation on Netflix. The Woman in Cabin 10. Topping the charts is the gripping Netflix original, The Woman in Cabin 10, starring Keira Knightley as a celebrated journalist sailing on a lavish yacht. When she witnesses a fellow passenger vanish overboard, her pleas for help are dismissed as delusions, forcing her to unravel a web of secrets to prove the truth. This mystery thriller keeps you on the edge, exploring themes of doubt and deception. And this is the part most people miss. How does skepticism play into truth-seeking in our own lives? Stream The Woman in Cabin 10 on Netflix. What do you think? Are these thrillers and family flicks the pinnacle of Netflix viewing, or should the platform lean more into niche genres? Do you have a favorite from this list? Or does the true crime angle in My Father, the BTK Killer make you uncomfortable? Share your opinions in the comments. We love hearing from you. More from Decider.